Oh, here we go. Here we go. Welcome, children of the night, to this new reading of a game book called Gem Runner by Simon Christopher Chuck. Here we go, at least 1 hour stream about the book. This. So, let's get to it. Shall we? Gem Runner by Simon Christopher Chuck. Background. If you hear some particular sound, it's my neighbor dog that doesn't sound like a squirrel. That being said, let's go to the background. Guided by the elders, the leaders of the society of the car, your people have gathered against Thor in the wall of North. All that has been about your world, what is referred as the space being. As level 2 construct, you have yet to be allowed even limited access in instructor for now. Gather more crystals for use in information. While your fellow construct are in contact with their role and alternate between work and hibernate, you are not. What to do? This has never been happened before. Thousands of constructs. Insurrection is unthinkable. The warden would, your memory crystal will be, and you will be reprogrammed into an obedient. You suddenly decide on a plane. If you could enter one of the learning prisms undetected, able to reach the wall of North. Once there, you may be able to answer about yourself. A dangerous plane. But the question now is how. During your routine trip past the closest learning prism, slight gap near the apex of it might be possible to climb up the dense at the top. Drive you on. At the commencement of the next hibernation, your plan works perfectly as you are able to ascend. Suddenly, there is a sound. This massive, a level, and 3 times your size. Each warden is also a large glance, which now level at more strengthens put over as another warden. This warden holds an object you have only programmed at the realizing you are now warden, Duck first fires up. Your entire form shakes, passer. Shattering. A sudden event goes outward. Everything. When your vision and yourself at home, you find yourself alone in what is are very deep. The walls, floor, ceiling, and doors are changed. There is no sign of lasting ancient and the very structure learning. What now? So, probably looks like some kind of fancy, futuristic world. Our society are guided by the elders. The car probably is our planet or our home, our city. And they store in the wall of knowledge, some knowledge that they called it the space beyond, I suppose. Me am a level 2 construct. Is a construct can better. I don't know if I'm a being or a machine, but I'm level 2 construct, and I basically fought with two words, and there are 4 level. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. So, deciding you cannot remain in this room for fear of discovery, you move towards the only 2 doorways now available. Which will you choose? West of... okay, let's go. Let's say... oh my god, it's so white! Let's say... I'm here. Where I go? East, west. Let's go west, because I know a nice place, the west. I'd love to visit one day. West. As you pass barely through the archway, there is a faint crackling sound and a moment of... you then find yourself in the middle of a circular room, 4 doorways. The doorway you just entered teleported to a different room, realizing that reaching the wall of knowledge now, let alone escape from the learning prism. Decide to keep moving. Which doorway you will choose? So when you find yourself, I found myself in this circular room with 4 doorways. The doorways that you enter teleported you to a different room. So teleport myself in another room. Circular room with 4 doorways. Let's keep going. Let's keep going west. Let's keep going in one direction. Let's see where it takes us. You arrive in a small chamber full of broken crystal. Glancing at the rubble, you notice something glimmering, almost covered by gem dust. Bending at the item, you discover packed a red gem. Okay, I got it. I possess a red gem. What I'm going to do with it? I got a red gem, one of the rare artifacts used by the elders, forbid construct such as yourself. You take the gem and flip into. Take the gem and back eyes, right arms, where it fits perfectly. What is a vice? Vice. Fessura. Then slip it into your right hand. So, if I have a crevice in my right arms, probably I'm not so much 100% human, I would think. But anyway, you find a small chamber full of broken crystal. So I went this direction. I went to the chamber full of crystal, and I have two ways, north or south. North or south. Let's go north. You materialize in a small chamber with almost no light. You're about to search for a wall where you hear a loud grating sound from above. Oh my god, loud grating sound from above. Okay. Chamber. So I'm in a small chamber, so probably I will have to fight over there. And let's taste my skill. See what happens. This is skillful. I got 437. You realize the ceiling is about to cave in and react quickly. On instinct, you dive on the left. You find a wall and touch the edge of a doorway. You dive to and realize just thousands of tons of creep punch down. How many traps I have managed to avoid across the enough to keep any storytellers in business for a year. Suddenly wonder why you arrive in a small chamber full of broken crystal. Only way out. You materialize in a room lit by hundreds of multicolored crystals. After taking a moment to admire the display, you examine the possibility. Find a wall and touch the edge of a doorway. So I was the left, so I was here and I went on the left and I found a doorway. Thousands of crystals, blah blah blah, across the mountain. Okay, you're in a small chamber full of broken crystals. So I'm here and I went in a small chamber full of broken crystal, north, west, south. So I can go north, west, south. Keep going west. Keep going west. Keep going west. You find yourself again in the chamber with the 4 doors. Okay. The first one, this one. Okay. Chamber with the 4. No, the chamber with the 4 doors. It was the not the circular one. Because this one have only north and south. It is this one. It must be. It must be. Okay. From here we can go east. So I have a little space. So let's go east. You materialize in a large chamber, although immune to temperature extreme. You notice that air is freezing and have difficulty moving as ice begins to form on your body. So, I am immune to temperature extremes. Okay, definitely not a 100% human flesh. That's freezing, and I have difficulty moving as ice begin to form on your body. Then you then observe a large armored form with its back to you. Armor appears to be totally empty. There is no helmet or head, and yet despite this lighting, you move slightly, and the armor isn't worse. Now not holding a rather blade covered in ice. It appears that Armus blade yours gold. Without hesitation, raise the blade and advance towards you. Okay, so I'm in this large chamber. A fucking guy with a sword coming towards me. The chamber is very cold because the power of the energy of this blade. So I get Ice Warriors to fight with skill 8, stamina 12, damage 3. I have skill 10, more than him. I have 20 stamina, which is good. 10 luck, but I don't know how much damage I will put. So let's fight this fucker. Let's go. Attack 1, 15. E16. My 17, 18, Jesus. 16, 14, okay. 12, 18, not good. 18, 14, 16, 15, 16, 19, 19, 14, 17, 13, 19, 13. I have no stamina left, and I defeated. Very nice. Very good, very good. Now what, bitch? Okay, so with the creature's defeat, the temperature is rising once again. You stand over the remains of your opponent and study the now ruined armor and blade. Can I take the armor and the blade? It would be fucking cool. It was obviously not indigenous car. Okay, and must have been drawn here by the dimensional gem. If true, then it is also possible that the other creatures were drawn here. It's not. Pondering this grim thought, exit via a soul portal to the north and materialize at the top of a set of stairs. At last, it appears you are free of the maze and finally able to travel in a linear direction. Buoyed once more by strange sensation, you make your way down, which end in a corridor of crystal that turns north and become a crossroad. Which way? Okay, with the you send over remains of your components, blah blah blah, and suddenly ponder it to its grim throat. You exit via soul portal to the north. So, get a solar portal. I went to the north. On the top of the stairs. I get down to the stairs and become across the northwest east. I made the stairs. I'm down, so I go north, east. Oh, I follow my heart and I will continuously go west. So go west. You travel west for several hundred feet before arriving in an open area with 4 large crystal doors against the far west wall. You may try to open a door. Okay, going open area. The west there are 1, 3, 4 doors. Oh, you travel for several hundreds of feet before magic crystals of far west wall. You might try to open a door. Alternative, you may return to the crossroad and travel north or east. Let's go to the door. First door, second door, third door, fourth door. Let's go to the first door. The door opens easily enough and you see a long, dark corridor stretching out before. You may proceed or make another choice. I have stamina 8. I don't have any weapon or I don't have anything that to make like to see something, so I don't think it is a valid choice to door. So I will make another choice. I don't trust this corridor. Dark corridor stretching out before you. A long dark corridor. I don't have lights. It seems like the logic. Let me make another choice. Let's try the third door. Open the door and study what appears to be a small empty room. For that, go to the first door with dark corridor. You open the door, the third door, and study what happened to be a small empty room. You are about to turn and leave when you suddenly a large jagged hole, about 10 feet in diameter, blasted the western wall. Suddenly feel a slight tremor, hear a very faint sound which almost sounded like a hiss. Oh my god, you may try to run up the wall and grab the edge and climb up or return. Okay. Going into the upper position and see what's going on from above is always a good idea. I will take a risk even though I feel like there is a huge fucking snake in the area. The third door, you're about to turn. You open the door and set it up in a small empty room. So the third door open. I will try to run up. I have 10 of luck. Let's go, boys. Yes! Success! You are able to run up the wall and firmly grab the rim of the hole. You carefully put yourself up and study a very jagged corridor of stone that has been blasted out wall by some unknown event. You follow the path and on occasion ducking and weaving to avoid protruding fragments of stone. You eventually arrive just above a large dim cavern. The path has sloped just enough for you to carefully sit down without harm. The cavern is large but cluttered with stalagmites. Not many of the stalagmites are partially destroyed and appear of heavy stone. The cause, however, does not appear to be. As you carefully search the area, you discover an elder table, partially stuck in a large stackland. This could prove valuable. Elder table explains the working learning prism. The information contained in the tablet might be the key to understanding the current dilemma. You must be careful, however, not to damage the tablet and try to pry its of the stalagmite. You grip the tablet and feel it move slightly. Okay. Will you attempt to carefully swing it from this different position and then try and wrench it free, or use a small broken stalactite lying nearby and try to chisel around the surrounding stone. People in front, my name is Stalagmite. Must be careful whether not to damage the tablet. The tablet is moving slightly. You will attempt to carefully swivel from the current position, then try. I could damage doing this way, so I will use a small broken stalactite lying nearby and try to chisel around the surrounding stones. Although painstaking, you eventually free the tablet and are able to inspect it. It is in fact a guided power node. Elder use operate learning any other feature of the card. The guide explained that blue and yellow when charged power the learning prism, black for access, orange and red are used for offensive. I have one, right? I have a red gem and a white gem. Okay. Purple is for healing. White is for defense and summons the warden and I can what that is. And summon the wardens and green eyes power nodes and surrounding receptacles. Safely also require sonic note not only to this is valuable and my assist. If you continue to expect the cavern and eventually find a very large path that again appears as blast out of the stone at the rear of the cavern, with no other choice, follow the path up. I might have copy and paste this from there. Let's go. I saved it in where some. Okay. You emerge into a huge cavern that seems to stretch for miles. Small ponds of water dot the cavern floor as it appears into the gloom. Your attention, however, goes to a large shape that lies lifelessly. It appears to be a large skeletal reptile, some 60 feet long. Jesus! You note that one side of this smoothed blue hide is charred and ruined, smoke still wafting from the blackened skin. The head rests at an awkward angle, with the blue-black tongue longing from a slightly open mouth, in which your clean, sharp teeth as long as your body. You deduce these creatures must have materialized and be composed of the lower cavern, and somehow forced its way up here. You also note the massive talons and wonder what could have slain, as if on cue, an old man suddenly appeared in front of you. Body is humanoid form, a pale, fleshy complexion, fragile build and long flowing robes, and although you have never seen another being like him, are somehow accepting. He smiles at you and nods at the head creature as a blue dragon, and not a very happy one at that. Obviously, both a dimensional rift like myself, it didn't want to listen to reason, so I was forced to defend myself. The old man paused to study you. Now, what I have seen, I know where I am, although I am curious as to why a man. First, that means my name is. He suddenly peers closely at you and frowns. Why? All of the things. Someone will remind me of someone else. Quite famous fellow where I come from. Now, why is that? Before you can speak, the familiar crackling sound begin, and the old man speaks one more. My way home. Before I go, please take this. It may be your help, but this is your adventure, not mine. I think I will have the answer to the people soon enough, but until then, allow me to. As you, I have done so much many times before. With that, the old man immaterial. Strange. Old man, despite not being of the car, very familiar and seems to know you in turn. If only there had been more time. You look down at the object the old man gave you and see it's a white gem. You clench the gem tightly and promise yourself you will find the answer you are seeking. For now, however, there is a question of how to proceed. After walking for almost an hour to the cavern, you eventually see, and in a rugged, craggy wall, there is a small rift appearing and disappearing off the west. You may enter this or take the small pathway off west. So I went down, I find this guy, and there is a rift west. And I have a white gem. Let me see my inventory. A white gem. Pretty cool. White gem that I can use it. White is for defense and summon the wardens. That's very good. I have a white red gem that I can use. The red one. Orange and red are used for offensive. The small rift appear disappearing, or take a small pathway off the east. I continue to follow my heart and keep going to the west. I got 20 stamina. No, I got 8 stamina. Fighting the guy before, it took me out 12 stamina. Jesus Christ. Well, we took the West Rift, guys, and we see where it takes. You materialize inside a small booth and realize this is the learning hive for newly initiated Elder. There is a bank of colored crystal on the wall to the side of the hive, and you marvel at what knowledge must be stored within. You randomly select a crystal and gently put it off the wall slot. The crystal describes the various words the Elder have placed on doors their hidden sanctuary, and warns of the danger of blight. And Before you can read further, you hear a familiar cracking sound and dematerialize or appear on pathway. The path twists and turns out, and you walk for sometimes, and you see a light ahead. As you approach the path opposite to a chamber of well-cut and polished crystal, like emanating place at intermittents around the chamber. As you approach, you suddenly take note of a strange sight. There are 3 large statues of what appear to be wolves. How did you know to call them that? There is a 3 large statue of what appear to be wolves near a set of stairs. All are very lifelike and have been carved with very aggressive expression, as though about to. The detail is incredible, and you can even distinguish hair at their height. There is a sudden hissing sound from above, and you look up to another strange creature that looks vaguely familiar. It appears to be a cross between a female humanoid and a reptile, having the head and torso of a female, but from the waist down possesses a thick, muscular tail. The creature's head is also distorted. In place of hair, it possesses a crown or wriggling serpent, and has distinct reptilian features. Also note it possesses a bow and a set of arrows, and wear a pouch belt on. Look good, boys. Doesn't it? Doesn't look fucking good. Oh my god, I knew it. The creature slides down the stairs at incredible speed. I imagine. Oh god. And all while staring intently at you. Oh my god. It notices you staring at him, turn and smile, and rears up of the base of the stair expectant. As you continue to stare at the creature, its expression changes to one of anger and ground with the stealth several times. Fucking terrifying, okay? Clearly the creature expects something that did not happen. You glance at the wolves and surmise creatures must be able to somehow petrify foes. So this is some kind of Medusa, something like that, I imagine. Being composed of flying crystal, you are obviously impervious. Oh, you see, being composed of a living crystal, you are now obviously impervious to decepted. I knew there was not something not human. The creature draws its bow and prepares to attack. It's a Gorgon. Okay, it's a Gorgon. Okay. Skill 11, stamina 6. Stamina 6. I got skill 10 and stamina 8. Wow. Let's fight. Let's go. Oh, nice. 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 Good adventure. Good adventure. Very curious. I'm very curious. Oh, this Gordon Ramsay killed me. Okay? Fucking Gordon Ramsay. Lame. Let's go with Simo. Simo 1, because it will be my first adventure with this gem runner. First run was very fun. The first fight with the horde, then really took out most of my stamina. If the fucking dude didn't took me 8, what was 12 points of stamina, maybe could win this fight. But was fun. This was the first run of Gem Runner, and I need to go to eat dinner now. So let me submit this. Perfect. Oh, I didn't expect it to die. It was very, very intriguing. I like the story. I like the... And I was very, very, very curious to continue this. But yeah, it is what it is. Gordon Ramsay defeat me. And I will... looking forward for another run, maybe before starting a new book. Would be nice. Another run of Gem Runner, maybe later on after dinner. We will see. But was fun. And be safe, all of you out there. Buon appetito, children of the night.